Hey guys, Adam here with AmericanTrucks.com. Today we're taking a quick look at and installing the Recon LED taillights with the black housing and smoked lenses available for the 2014 and 2018 Silverado 1500 without factory LED taillights. You should be checking these out if you're looking to stray away from the factory lights that really won't differentiate your truck from any of the other Silverados on the road. This particular set from Recon is extremely stealthy, very aggressive, and completely switches up the rear end appearance. You get that modern LED technology built in with a very simple plug and play connection. As you can see, you're using these C-shaped running lights with a bright red finish. Your brake lights are the 6 LEDs in between those, top and bottom. You're reusing your factory reverse light, and you've got a reflector on the bottom. We'll take a closer look at those side by side with the factory lights as well in just a second. Now you have that smoked lens to give you that stealthy appearance, but as you can see with the lights on and the LEDs inside, they're so bright you're not compromising any light output. If you want to pick these up for your own Silverado, you can do so for just about $500. You get the pair and you'll be able to reuse some of those bulbs and again have that plug and play installation with that factory harness. Now I'm going to show you guys how to install this step by step in just a second. I want to let you know though, 1 out of 3 wrenches on our difficulty meter. It'll take you about 15 to 20 minutes at the absolute most. Tools used for this install were a cordless impact or a ratchet and a T15 torque socket. The first step in getting our factory taillights out of place is to drop our tailgate. Once we have that taken care of, we're going to grab a T15 Torx socket or Torx bit with a ratchet. I'm using an impact gun just to make life a little easier. There are 2 T15 bolts holding your taillight into place. Once you have those removed on the inside of where the tailgate sits, you'll be able to pull your factory lights out of place, unplug it, and swap them out for the Recons. You want to make sure you hold on to these bolts to be reinstalled later with our new taillights. From here, you're going to pull straight back on your taillight to pop it out of place. From here you can twist out your factory bulbs. Set the old one aside. Taking a closer look at the factory lights sitting next to our Recon LED replacement here, you can see they're just night and day difference. And I mean that in really every single way. If you look at the interior housing of your factory lights, it's very basic, not very modern, it's very played out. It's something we've seen on every single Silverado on the road. You don't see many with aftermarket taillights. If you look at the Recon LEDs here, you'll notice that not only does it have a black interior housing instead of this red and chrome theme, it's also got a smoked exterior lens. That smoked lens mixed with the black interior housing gives it that really stealthy appearance at the rear end, blends in really well with some other black accents, and just gives you a more aggressive rear end look. Taking a closer look at what's inside of that lens here, you'll see these C-shaped running red LED lights. Those again, everything inside of this housing here is an LED technology, something that's super bright, very attractive, and a big upgrade over factory halogen or incandescent bulbs. In between each of those running lights, you'll see 6 LEDs grouped together. That also gives you a nice, bright, attractive finish. You'll have the reverse light dead center and a reflector down here at the bottom. On the side, more accent lighting, more of this black interior detail, something that really just stands out amongst the pack, goes really far away from the factory taillight design, and in my opinion, is a big upgrade for your rear end. So that's taking a closer look at the outside here. If we flip this around, you'll see that it gets rid of those factory bulbs and uses an LED conversion. So you'll pop those bulbs out of the sockets on the harness, which I'll show you in just a second, and plug in these LEDs instead. You are still, however, going to use your factory reverse light. That's going to twist right into this new housing here. Twisting bulbs right into these housing is going to be the same as you took them off. You're just going to twist to put them right back in. And again, I'll show you that in just a second. So what we're going to do now is move back over to that harness, pop out those bulbs, and then we'll install our Recon lights. Now, popping out our factory bulbs, you only want to remove the tail light bulbs. You don't want to remove that reverse light. So we're going to pop these straight out of the housing. You just pull straight back. Just be gentle with them. They are pretty fragile. Pop out the bottom one as well. You might have to rotate it side to side to get it to loosen up and pop out. From here, we're going to take our Recon LED taillight, start setting this into position here. Just resting that up here, just so I want to show you guys how this LED conversion is going to work. Taking that factory harness where you just pop that bulb out, you're going to plug in the LED. Now when you're plugging them in, you want to make sure you're orienting them correctly. So if you unplug it and take a look at your factory harness, you'll see a black, brown, and green wire. On the LED, there's also a black, brown, and green with the addition of that red. You want to make sure the black is lining up with the black, the green is lining up with the green, on the respective or appropriate sides. From here, we can take that reverse light bulb, tilt the housing upward, and plug that in. Once that's twisted into place, we're gonna line up the plugs on the outside and push it right into place. From here, we're gonna take those factory T15 bolts and tighten it down. All right, now we're good to repeat this for the other taillight. That's gonna wrap up my quick review and install of the Recon LED taillights with the smoked lens finish, available for the 2014 to 2018 Silverado 1500 without factory LED taillights. If you guys wanna pick this up, you can check it out right here at AmericanTrucks.com.